more on this daring overnight mission, we are joined by Joel Rubin, former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State during the Obama administration. Joel, it's good to see you again. Thanks so much for speaking with us tonight.
Thank you so much, Natasha.
And Joel, tell us behind the scenes, what are you hearing is going on at the State Department, and also the likelihood of getting any of these thousands of Americans out of that country at this point?
Yeah, so what happens right now is that there's a 24/7 operation in the operations center of the State Department. That's the nerve center there. It's a watch force that basically coordinates between the diplomatic assets that we have, the military assets, and in particular tracks developments on the ground, so that the question of these Americans, as information comes out from Sudan, where people are reaching out to the website, reaching out through private networks and contacts, getting word to our consular officers that they are there, that information can be shared with them to try to help get them out. There are going to be a lot of third parties, most likely as well, that may want to very well get engaged and try to help these people leave as well. So a lot of coordination right now at the State Department at the highest levels.
Yeah, and certainly hearing about this evacuation of the 70-plus members of the U.S. Embassy, the diplomats and personnel, is good news. That is a good thing. But you've said before, this is a bad sign in terms of the descent into chaos in that country.
Yeah, Natasha, it's really a dark moment when we have to pull our embassy personnel out. It basically means it's too dangerous for them to operate. And what do they do when they operate in these countries? They do diplomacy, they do engagement, they engage the leaders of these two factions, for example, to try to prevent them from escalating further into a civil war. So it sort of pulls a plug out of what has been kind of held together and is now clearly a deteriorating situation, and is a sign to other countries as well that they need to depart. And when the Americans leave, other countries tend to leave as well, and really creates an international vacuum there on the ground in Sudan.
Realistically, do you think there is a pathway for these 16,000, however many of them do want to leave the country, to get out of this country safely? Or is the best hope at this point to try to broker peace on their behalf?
We're basically going to have to walk and chew gum at the same time, as they say, and certainly brokering peace has to be paramount. This cannot spiral, as you and Evan have been reporting. It's a large country, third largest in Africa, 35 million people there. And so the peace initiative and trying to get a ceasefire crucial. But concurrent to that, yes, getting these civilians out. And it's not going to be an overnight thing. We're not going to see large Chinooks again landing to withdraw American civilians from Sudan. It's going to take time. It's going to be over weeks, most likely. And even as the reporting said, it's dangerous right now, so stay in place. But some individuals may try to seek land routes and through neighboring countries as well. So it's going to be very piecemeal. And that's what's very frustrating, I have to say. It clearly is frustrating. It's not a great situation by any stretch. But Americans, we don't register with the U.S. Embassy when we go abroad and live abroad. And there are millions of Americans living abroad. And so this is, unfortunately, what happens when a disaster unfolds.
And Joel, in just about 20 seconds, because we're almost out of time, you've said before that Russia is seeking to destabilize Sudan in this moment. Yes. It is a crucial moment. Can you explain that?
Yeah, the bottom line here, Natasha, is that there is a militia, the Wagner Group. The Wagner Group is working on behalf of Vladimir Putin in Ukraine. It has been traipsing around nearly 13 countries in Africa, seeking to destabilize countries in order to capture territory and gain power, gain minerals, materials, diamonds, you name it. And they are doing that now as well in Sudan. And that is a major problem, that destabilization. They are promoting the militia against the armed forces and not playing a role of peacemaker instead of provocateur.
Okay. Joel Rubin, I appreciate the context. Thank you so much for joining us again tonight.
Thanks, Natasha.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.